Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Oregon State Beavers and the Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in with the Knights head coach before the game.
Running inside, it's Morris. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Rides to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Knights will punt this one away. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they use. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The run inside. It's Morris. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Quick release by the QB. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
3rd down play from the gun. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Now this offense is back on the field. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Looking to fire. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And this one will be marked down. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll give it to Baxter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Handoff for Baxter. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Man, look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, going to the air. Takes a hit as he fires. Pulls it in. It's Baxter. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. Might have a chance. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Working that left side now. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. The Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Knights! Nice catch and good work afterwards. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Baxter. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Got his man. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
They'll give it to Baxter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. Finds a crease at the 20. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Running inside. It's Baxter. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Knights moving quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Snagged out of the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more snap coming before halftime. Might be changing the route. On 3rd down, here's Baxter. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with Arizona State taking on the UNLV Rebels. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Motion from the back. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Fires quickly.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of the
They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up fourth down. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to Baxter. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Second and forever after the delay. Did they lose their play sheets? I mean, call a play already. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Knox. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, off.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. At the 45, on his way. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Knights! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
The Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Now on the counter. 9-yard pickup on. It's now 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Baxter again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. There's a crease. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 3rd and 3. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. This offense has it with really good field position. Handoff for Baxter. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Knights! With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true.
Great place to start for this offense. The run inside. It's Baxter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute.
Touchdown, Knights! And the route is on. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 show. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer.